Welcome to the Dog Pass Show. Today's guest is Jocelyn. Jocelyn runs a Jack Russell Terrier rescue up north in Ontario, Canada. We are so lucky to have her on our show today. She is an expert with all things Jacks.
Thank you so much, Dave. Yes, I'm the president of Jack Russell Terrier Rescue Ontario Incorporated. We have been in existence for about 17 years now. We have saved roughly 2,000 dogs. There are 3 different coat types as far as Jack Russell Terriers. There are smooth coats, which, Luke, you come here. So that's Luke. He's a smooth coat, okay? There's also a broken coat. You can see Chase has some fur here. So he's what's called a broken coat. This is Eris. She's a rough coat. She's got a lot of fur here. So those are the 3 different coat types. The breed registry clubs in North America, that is the Jack Russell Terrier Club of Canada and the Jack Russell Terrier Club of America. The breed standard that they specify is that the breed must be between 10 and 15 inches at the withers.
Quick side note, the withers is at the shoulder blades of a dog, so effectively their height. And what got us talking about height was the difference between a Jack Russell and a Parson Russell. And so a Parson Russell can be taller, perhaps more square, and a Jack Russell is longer, not typically as tall as the Parson Russell. It gets a little muddy and confusing depending on who you ask, but I like the way Jocelyn says it here.
But essentially, they're all really Jack Russell Terriers. It's just that a Parson is typically taller than the others, but they're really all the same breed as far as I'm concerned. They are extremely loyal. They are very energetic, extremely smart, but they are also quite stubborn. They are mischievous, can get into trouble if you don't watch them. A bored Jack is never a good thing.
All right, we'll get back to Jocelyn in a minute. A lot of awesome information from her. I'm out walking my Homer. He must have had a purebred Jack Russell mother or father, and it is cool hearing about all of their personality traits and just seeing how many he possesses of the Jack Russell. He's very energetic, very smart, high energy, does get bored easily. He does need a lot of stimulation, and be ready for that if you do get a Jack Russell, of course.
The ideal home would be someone who loves doing things with their dog. The Jack Russell Terrier is a working breed, and the best owner understands how to meet the needs of a working breed. The right trainer can train a Jack to do almost anything because they are so versatile and they are so smart.
Well, I tried to take my Homer, he's half Jack Russell, and I tried to do the circus stuff, and it was a disaster. Total failure, but that's probably more on me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no luck. So he looked at the ring and said, no thanks, I'm not doing it. And I said, okay, well, that's the extent of my training prowess, so.
They can be 100% white, but they have to be at least 51%. The remaining 49% can be either tan, lemon, or black. If you get one that is white, black, and tan, then that's called a tri. The tris are not super rare. I don't know if you saw him. Ace is one. He's tri. Very, very rarely do we see. It's what's called lemon. Very rare. We had one in the rescue years and years ago, and we had dozens of applications for him. It's a very, very light tan. So like I said, that was years ago. I've never seen one since. The Jack Russell Terrier was originally bred in England by John Russell, who was an avid hunt enthusiast. He was looking for the perfect terrier to hunt with. He found this small white terrier who was owned by his milkman. He bought this dog, the name is, I'm not making this up, I swear, the dog's name was Trump. Yes, and he bred her. She met every requirement that he was looking for. She was just the perfect hunting dog. That, I believe, was in 1819. By 1850, the Jack Russell Terrier was a recognized breed in England, all from her. First of all, coming from a rescue, we always recommend that you adopt. I mean, the reality is there are thousands of dogs that are euthanized every year simply because there are not enough homes for them. It's gotten really quite easy to track down a Jack or any breed that you're looking for.
So Jocelyn mentioned that you should check out petfinder.com if you are looking for a Jack Russell rescue, and you can just punch it in. We'll do Jack Russell Terrier autofills. Looks like there's 10 nearby for me, and as you can see, there's some mixes here. Be open to that when you're looking for a purebred dog. Definitely keep in mind that there's plenty of mixes who need homes too, and you might be surprised. They're out there.
Because of COVID, people are at home, their circumstances have changed, but at some point things are going to go back to normal. So as it is right now, due to COVID, we have several approved adopters who are actually waiting for dogs. We don't have any problems with responsible breeders. If you feel that you would rather buy a puppy from a breeder, we do strongly suggest that you take this very seriously and do a thorough investigation of the breeder before you buy. Ask them questions. If they are registered with a breed club, do they sign an ethical agreement? Will they take the puppy back? Has the puppy been vaccinated? And if you get any answers that you're not comfortable with, either continue to ask or continue to look for another breeder. We strongly recommend against buying from a pet store. Most puppies that are in a pet store have either come from puppy mills or from irresponsible breeders who are simply doing it for the money. We are a completely volunteer-run organization. We have no paid staff, we have no income, and we have no physical shelter. So the dogs that come in, they go into foster homes. These are loving volunteers who look after the dog. We make sure that all the medical issues are treated. Then the dog is posted on our website. The adopters will go through an interview, a reference check, a home visit before they are approved. Once they are approved, we will keep in touch with them forever. If there are issues with the dog not working out, we will take the dog back into our rescue.
I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the show notes for Jocelyn's rescue so you can get involved, donate, check out everything her rescue is doing, all the excellent work she has going on in Ontario for Jack Russells. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode.